Big fish! Big fish! Big fish! Let's get closer. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Woo! Woo! Closer! Closer. What? Closer. No, not too close. Woo! Whoa, whoa, whoa! No! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Must get help. Ryder! Friend! Fell in the lake!
Oh no! Quick! Let's get to the lookout tower so I can call the pups. Pups! And Minion.
Hello, hi.
We have an emergency. A minion has fallen into the lake and we need to rescue him. Zuma, go on Thomas to the lake with the minion and dive into the water. Let's go! Oh no! There's an egg on the track! Hold on!
Thomas, stop! There's a toy!
Minion, come on! We need to go!
Wait, stop!
Oh, what now? Minion!
Yes, Thomas?
Eating chocolate?
No, Thomas?
Telling lies?
No, Thomas?
Open wide! No, come on, stop eating!
I'm coming!
Oh no! I think I have a bit of chocolate stuck in my engine. How are we ever going to get to the lake now? Percy to the rescue! Yay! Thanks, Percy. No problem, Minion. Paw Patrol is always happy to help. Hey guys, Chris here. Thanks for watching my video featuring Zuru's Robo Alive Junior Little Fish. It's a really cool toy which swims in real water.
Thomas and James loved steaming around the rails in the swamp. To them, the bridges seemed like roller coasters. Same time tomorrow, said James to Thomas. Definitely, said Thomas. But that night it rained. It rained a lot. Thomas and James came back the next day. What they didn't know was that the swamp had a lot more water in it. One of the bridge supports then started moving with their weight. Then there was trouble. All the movement had caused the bridge track to loosen. James was heading for the bridge. Up the slope and... James broke the track and got stuck, hanging in between the track pieces. Helpless, he couldn't move. Thomas came up to him. "Are you all right, James?" he said. "Yes," said James, "but please get me down." Thomas steamed off to get some help for his friend. He left the swamp and went to find Ryan. "Help," said James. Thomas found Ryan, who followed him back to the swamp with the breakdown crane, Jerome. "Ryan's here with Jerome," said Thomas. "Thank you," said James. "I'm just going to reverse and Jerome will pull you," said Ryan, and he started reversing. Thomas was reassuring his friend that everything was going to be all right as Jerome got into position. Ryan and Jerome then started pulling, and slowly James got back on the track. "Oh yes, thank you," said James. "Now to repair the track," said Ryan. James and Thomas moved back a little, and Jerome lifted the track into place. An engineer then joined the pieces together. "All done," said the engineer. Thomas tried the bridge first, and then they all had a go. Thanks for watching our story, which used the new Trackmaster Switchback Swamp track set. It doesn't include the Thomas engine going around the track now, but does have two wonderful bridges which give a lot of headroom to the engines going underneath. It also includes 2 points for attaching other track to. The green track of the bridges looks great when added to a bit of landscaping as shown in our story.
Let's start the dinosaur park tour. Minions, if you look to your left, you'll see a dinosaur statue of Ramsey.
Ooh.
Now if you look to your right, you'll see a dinosaur statue of Butch.
Ooh.
And finally, if you look to your right, you'll see a living dinosaur.
Huh?
Wait a minute, a living dinosaur?
Uh-oh.
Ah! Oh, bother. The Earl of Sodor, Sir Robert Norramby, was waiting at the station for Stephen, but Stephen never showed up. However, soon Thomas did instead. "Hello, sir," said Thomas. "Hello, Thomas. Have you seen Stephen anywhere? He should have finished the last tour of my dinosaur park a long time ago." "I'm afraid I haven't." "Well, I need him to pick up a special guest." Thomas, could you please take me to Ulfstead Castle instead? I'd be happy to." Oh no, oh no. Thomas and the Earl soon arrived at Ulfstead Castle. "Ah, Glyn, have you seen Stephen anywhere? He should have finished his last tour of my dinosaur park ages ago." "Maybe one of the dinosaurs came to life and ate him." "Don't be silly, Glyn. Well, I need him to pick up a special guest. Maybe Thomas. Could you please pick up my special guest instead and bring him here?" "Yes, sir. I would be more than happy to do that." "Excellent." "And Glyn, can you go to the dinosaur park and have a look for Stephen? He might be in trouble." Glyn soon found Stephen knocked off the tracks. "Oh dear, what happened to you, Stephen?" Dinosaur! "Yes, Stephen, the dinosaur park is full of dinosaur statues. Clues in the name." But suddenly, a real dinosaur did show up. Oh, bother. Meanwhile, Spider-Man was waiting at Maithwaite Station when Thomas arrived. Spider-Man, you must be the Earl's special guest. I'm afraid Stephen couldn't make it, so I'll take you to Olmsted Castle instead. So Spider-Man jumped into Thomas's cab and they began their journey. The Earl was getting slightly worried that Glyn had not returned. Soon, Paxton arrived. Hello, Paxton. By any chance, have you seen Stephen or Glyn recently? No, I haven't. Maybe one of the dinosaurs has taken them. Oh, don't be silly, Paxton. I can assure you there is nothing dangerous in my dinosaur park at all. Ah, dinosaur! Dinosaur! Paxton, let me get in your truck! Quick! Okay, go! Paxton, go! Why are you not going? Go! Paxton, go! Ah! Ah! Just then, Thomas arrived with his special guest. Whew, thank you, Spider-Man. That's exactly what I would have done. Yeah, I wasn't scared. Soon, Harvey and Rocky helped Stephen and Glyn to get back on the track. Thomas gave Spider-Man a special tour of the dinosaur park. And now the minions are always prepared in case it happens again.
Ooh.
It had snowed on Sodor, and the engines were very excited.
Oh, this is my favourite time of the year.
Sir Topham Hatt had an important job for Thomas.
Ah, Thomas! More snow is due tonight, so I'll need you to clear the tracks tomorrow using your snowplow.
Thomas was proud that Sir Topham Hatt had chosen him to do the job, but he hated wearing the snowplow. But he agreed to clear the tracks. That night, it snowed very heavily, and the track was soon covered in piles of snow. So Thomas left his shed to investigate where the biggest piles of snow were. Okay, now I know which bits of track to clear, I can go and get my snowplow. And he went back to his shed to put on the plough. But some engines were very eager to be out in the snow, like Henry. So he started his work early. But Thomas still hadn't cleared the track, and Henry didn't have a snowplow on. And he was heading towards the big piles of snow. Oh dear.
Uh-oh, I think I'm stuck.
He tried to move, but his wheels just slipped on the icy track.
Oh, bother.
Luckily, Thomas was soon out with his snowplow. But he just covered Henry in even more snow. He was almost completely covered in snow. and Thomas just got on with his job. Eventually, he was almost done. Phew, that's a lot of work for one train. Oh, I missed a bit. He didn't realise that it was Henry until it was too late. Henry had fallen into the water. Henry! Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realise you were under there.
No problem, Thomas.
Don't worry, I'll get help. And he rushed off.
Please hurry.
Thomas soon returned with Chomper and Buster. Don't worry, Henry, we'll get you out of there. And they got to work.
Phew, thanks guys.
No problem. Sorry again, Henry. Clearing up all of that snow is a big job for just one engine.
Yes, I agree. But what can we do?
You could ask Sir Topham Hatt for more help. They liked this idea. So the next day, Thomas wasn't the only one clearing the snow. James was helping him out. They worked really well together. And the snow was cleared away in no time. So engines without snowplows like Henry could easily get on with their jobs with no snow in the way. The pups were hanging out with Ryder. So, what are we going to do today? Ryder said nothing. Ryder, are you okay?
What happened to Ryder?
Perhaps he's been kidnapped.
We've got to find him.
Chase, can you pick up his scent? I can try. It was working. Oh, I lost it because I can't smell anything other than smoke. Me too. Uh-oh. There was a huge fire nearby. We need to put it out so we can pick up Ryder's scent again. I'm on it.
It's working!
The fire was out. Well done, Marshall. Chase, can you smell Ryder now? No, I can't. What are we going to do? They were stuck. Those burnt trees look like they've been placed to form a shape.
I'll look at it from above.
And she changed into flying gear.
Yes, it is a shape. It's an arrow.
Where is it pointing to?
It's pointing to that tunnel over there.
Right, let's go in the tunnel. Hold on, Chase. That tunnel is dark and has a train track running through it. We need a train, really. Luckily, Thomas, Ryder is missing and we think he might be through that tunnel. Please could you help us? Of course. So the pups hopped into his trucks and they went through the tunnel. I can pick up Ryder's scent again. Follow the track, Thomas. But he couldn't follow it for long. Some pylons had fallen onto the track. I'll sort this out. And Rubble got to work fixing them. It didn't take him long. Well done, Rubble. So they continued following the scent. Stop! Are you sure he's here, Chase? Yes, absolutely. They had stopped just outside a McDonald's. Let's go in. Be careful, guys. So they headed in. Is that the kidnapper?
Oh, hello, pups.
Batman?
I take it you're looking for Ryder.
Yes, where is he?
Look behind you.
There he was. The pups were very happy to see him. They went outside. So you weren't kidnapped? No, Batman and I created the clues for you to follow, to test you.
And you guys did fantastically.
So the pups were relieved that Ryder was safe and had actually had a good time working together and following the clues. Batman was looking after some Mashams. Spider-Man arrived. It's your turn to look after these Mashams, Batman said. So Batman left. This won't be difficult. Maybe I'll take a nap, he thought. So he did. Bit nearby. It was the Joker and Ultron. Look, Spider-Man's asleep. Let's take those Mashams, said the Joker. Later on, Star-Lord arrived. Hey Spider-Man! What? What? Where are the Mashams? He asked. I don't know. They were here, said Spider-Man. They were gone. We need help to get them back, suggested Star-Lord. So they went over to Iron Man's fortress. Tony, they said. Spider-Man fell asleep, so he lost the Mashams, said Star-Lord. Hold on, let me suit up, said Tony Stark. Okay, I'll find them, said Iron Man, and off he went. He soon found them.
It's Iron Man.
Got him. Iron Man took a Masham. he opened it. Inside was Falcon. "They're by a river," he said. "Not a problem," said Spider-Man. "By the river?" "Oh, it's Spider-Man. You're not getting over here." And suddenly, a robot shark emerged from the water. Not a problem for Spider-Man though. Huh? He opened it. Inside was a negative zone Spider-Man. "They've got a shark in the river now," said Spider-Man. "Not a problem," said Star-Lord. "At the river?" "Oh, it's Star-Lord. You can't get to us. We've got a shark." "Oh yeah?" An even bigger shark emerged. "Well done, boy. Now get a Mash'em." "Thanks, boy." He took the Mash'em back to the others and opened it. Drax was inside. "There's one Mash'em left," said Spider-Man. "How will we get it back?" asked Star-Lord. So they came up with a plan. Back at the river. "They won't get this one." "Hey, give us our Mash'em back," cried Spider-Man.
You'll never get it.
"Oh yeah?" Suddenly, it was Thomas and Batman. Batman got the Joker, and when Ultron wasn't looking,
Huh?
they got him too. So the Joker and Ultron were locked up. And Batman opened the Mash'em. The Riddler was inside. So the superheroes had managed to save all of the Mash'ems. Thomas and Percy were hard at work, but Thomas kept stopping to look up in the sky. "Oh, I wonder what it's like to be able to fly."
Come on, Thomas. We're steam engines. We're designed to be on the track, not up in the sky.
"Yeah, you're right, Percy," but he still wished that he could fly. Thomas arrived at the rocks that he had to deliver, but he needed someone to load them into his trucks. Luckily, Iron Man arrived. "I can load them for you, Thomas." "Thanks, Iron Man." "There, all done." "Thanks." "Hey, Iron Man, what's it like being able to fly?" "Oh, it's incredible. Best feeling ever." "Yeah, I wish I could fly." "Well, you never know. Someday you might be able to." So Thomas thanked Iron Man again and delivered his rocks. But everywhere he went, he could see people flying.
Hi, Thomas.
Thomas was desperate to be able to fly. That night, when he returned to his engine shed, he had the most amazing dream. You'll never get the treasure back, Thomas. I'm up here, and you're stuck all the way down there. Oh yeah? Uh-oh. I'll be taking that. You'll never catch me, Thomas. Whee! Oof. Ooh. Oh, why do you always have to save the day, Thomas?
Ah, Thomas! Thank you for saving the treasure. You really are the most useful engine.
Oh, what a dream. Thomas couldn't wait to fly any longer, so he found Iron Man. Iron Man, please can you make me fly? Well, no guarantees, but I'll have a go. And he fixed some wings onto Thomas. Wow, it's just like my dream. Now Thomas, I'm sorry, but you can't actually fly, you're too heavy. But the wings make you look like you can. But Thomas wasn't listening, so he rushed off, eager to get in the air. Wait Thomas, you can't actually fly. Oh, he can't hear me. Make sure there's enough room for a flying engine up there. But there was trouble nearby. The Joker had stolen a precious crown, and Batman and Percy couldn't reach him.
What are we going to do, Batman?
We need someone who can fly up there.
Thomas saw the danger. Looks like they need my help then. Don't worry, I'll fly up there and get him.
But Thomas, you can't fly.
But Batman had an idea. And he filled Percy's trucks with rocks. Come on, Thomas, take off! Take off! Why can't I take off? He was heading for the tunnel. Thomas sent rocks flying. No! Oof. Uh-oh.
Well done, Thomas.
Yes, you did it.
But why couldn't I fly? Iron Man arrived. Thomas, you didn't listen. I can't make you fly. I just gave you pretend wings. Thomas was disappointed. Sir Topham Hatt arrived.
Well done, Thomas. You recovered the crown. You really are a useful engine.
This cheered Thomas up, so he kept the wings on for the rest of the day, but he was proud to be a useful engine on the ground. It had rained quite heavily, so the engines were covered in mud, but they didn't mind. But one engine was completely clean. Gordon. He had to pull the express, so he didn't want his shiny blue coat of paint to get ruined. So he carefully got going. Hi, Gordon.
Why would anyone want to get that muddy?
Nearby. Oh dear, I've fallen off the track. Gordon arrived. Ah, Gordon, please could you fetch Rocky and put me back on the track?
But Rocky's a muddy old crane, And you're covered in mud too. I don't want to get my shiny blue coat of paint muddy.
And off he went.
I can't help him if it's going to get me muddy.
Gordon then ran into another train who needed help. Percy.
Hi Gordon, please can you help me move these chocolate trucks? They're too heavy for me to do in one go. Sorry Percy, but if I help you, I'll get chocolate all over me, and I've got to look my best when pulling the express.
And off he went. Gordon wasn't helping anyone because he didn't want to get himself dirty. And then it started raining.
Oh no! The rain might splash mud onto my shiny blue coat of paint. I need shelter.
He saw a tunnel, so he rushed over to it.
Hey, Thomas! I need to go in the tunnel.
Oh, hi Gordon. Sorry, I've been cleaning out this tunnel. It was filthy. Please could you help me?
Not if I'll get as dirty as you.
And off he went. Gordon wasn't helping any of his friends just because he didn't want to get dirty. He came across a giant puddle of mud.
Why would anyone want to get that muddy?
And then,
Haha, I'm winning, McQueen.
Ugh! Hey, watch out! You almost got mud on me.
Oh, sorry, Gordon.
I'm catching up, Cruz. Mud went everywhere. Oops.
McQueen! Look what you've done! I'm filthy!
Sorry, Gordon. Ferdinand arrived.
Hey, Gordon. Whoa, you're even muddier than me. You must have been working very hard.
Well, I suppose.
And the best thing about being muddy is a nice long washdown at the end of the day.
Now that Gordon was muddy, he started thinking. Actually, it wasn't that bad. But he felt terrible about not helping his friends, so he rushed off. He quickly finished pulling the express. So he could first help Thomas clean the tunnel. Then he helped Percy move the heavy trucks. And then he fetched Rocky to put Duncan back on the track. Thanks, Gordon. Gordon felt much better now, and he actually didn't mind being muddy. But now that his day was done, he returned Rocky and headed over to the engine sheds for a nice long wash.
After a big storm on the island of Sodor, the forest had been destroyed. Everybody was working together to try and clear the fallen trees and the mess. Thomas often came to the forest to visit his favourite tree. But when he arrived today, he was surprised. The storm last night had destroyed the forest. Suddenly, Thomas was worried about his favourite tree. Was it still standing? He raced over to it as fast as he could. Luckily, Thomas's favourite tree was still standing, but only just. It looked like it had just been struck by lightning because it was slowly falling over. Oh no! Panicked Thomas. Help! Someone help hold the tree up! Oliver and Jack had both heard Thomas and rushed to the rescue. Please keep it up as long as possible while I go and get some help, pleaded Thomas, and raced off to go and find Harvey. Quick, Thomas! This tree is very heavy! Thomas soon found Harvey. Oh, Harvey, am I pleased to see you? My favourite tree in the forest has been struck by lightning in the storm. Can you go over there and fix it, please? Oh boy, Thomas, of course. I'll go as fast as I can. However, when Harvey arrived at the forest, there were lots of logs on the track. Blimey, where are all these logs coming from? Harvey didn't realise he was being pranked. Tom Moss was placing the logs on the track. Hurry up! Can't hold it much longer! I'm not going to make it! Harvey arrived at the tree just in time. He gave the material to Oliver, who fixed the tree. Harvey had saved the day. And Thomas could continue enjoying going past his favourite tree. Hey guys, Chris here. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like it and subscribe to Toy Trains for You if you haven't already. Hope to see you soon. Bye.